Welcome, Conference USA fans. I'm Nicole Cartier, and this is your Conference USA Weekly Show. Now, first things first, football is back, and after the college season opened up last weekend, it's on to the next level. The NFL season officially begins tonight, and where we all have our favorite players we like to watch on Sunday, we caught up with some of your Conference USA football players to see who their inspiration is on the field. Take a look.
Well, my favorite player now is Dwight Freeney. I like the way he plays, like his speed, his moves, and his way that he never give up. He's not much of a big guy, but he never gives up, and he plays like he's just one of the biggest people on the field.
I'm a big sports junkie, everything. And football is definitely Troy Aikman, though. I grew up as a Cowboys fan. My mom's from Dallas. She brainwashed me when I was a kid. So I love the Cowboys, I love Troy Aikman.
If there was any guy, I'd probably say it was Jared Allen, though. I like Jared Allen a lot.
I would say Donovan McNabb. He's a black quarterback just like I am. Pocket passer, uses his feet when he needs to, and I just really take that into thought.
Well, growing up into high school and then when I first got into college, it was Indy Kalu, and I feel like he taught me a lot. He went to my high school in San Antonio too, and I talk to him sometimes, and he has a lot to teach me about the experience because he's gone through it.
I watched a lot of baseball. We actually were a huge baseball family. So I watched the Atlanta Braves. So a lot of guys, Chipper Jones and a couple of those guys that I kind of watched playing ball. But I never really had just a guy I emulate as a player. I think now a guy I really respect is Drew Brees, what he's been able to do in New Orleans, and just the fact that he's probably a little undersized and he's been through some tough times and when he hurt his shoulder and all. So I kind of like his story and like to keep up with him.
Definitely be Peyton Manning. He's always been my favorite player, always a guy that I've looked up to, and definitely admire him as a person and his game.
Most definitely Emmitt Smith. He was a big factor in wanting to be a running back at an early age.
I really haven't. I never try to copy somebody else's game. I just came up with my own. I like Michael Vick, his speed, and I see that speed kills, so that's my best thing to do, speed.
And remember to check out all of Conference USA's new football features right here on conferenceusa.com. The Press Box, which will air every Wednesday, gives you a week's worth of analysis and previews on all of your favorite Conference USA teams. And also catch The Point After, which is a post-game recap on all CUSA matchups. Next up, congratulations to UCF volleyball player Rachel Vuxen, who has been selected as National Player of the Week by AVCA, Sport Imports, and CVU.com. Vuxen, a senior setter, earned these honors after leading the Knights to a perfect 3-0 record at the Florida Gulf Coast Tournament while never dropping a set. She was tabbed Most Outstanding Setter of the tournament while leading the Knights to wins over Furman, Troy, and number 3 USC, which was UCF's first win over a ranked opponent since joining Conference USA in 2005. It will be another big weekend in Conference USA football as more schools play their home openers. Rice has big plans this weekend as they celebrate their 100th season of football, as well as honor the 10th anniversary of 9/11. Here's Coach Bailiff on this weekend's events.
I think just 100 years, but also the fact that we're at the 10th anniversary of 9/11. I mean, everybody remembers that moment in time. And this would be a great weekend to pay tribute to all the heroes around the country and the heroes overseas, and for it to be into the 100th year, it's humbling to be up here as the head coach and be responsible for the 100th year of this program, and we need to make it a special year.
Rice will be showing a special 5-part documentary at each of their 5 home games honoring their football history, as well as giving out posters celebrating their 100th season. For more information, log on to riceowls.com. And across town, I caught up with someone many Houston Cougar fans may know. Sam Kahn Jr. is the Cougar beat writer for the Houston Chronicle, and he not only brings his insight into Cougar sports, but he also has a special insight into the university. Check it out.
Now, Sam, you grew up in Houston, you went to Houston, and now you're covering Houston. Now, is this a dream job for you or what?
No doubt about it. You know, I graduated in 2005 and got hired by the Chronicle a couple months after the fact, and covered a lot of high school football here in Texas and high school sports, and that was a great experience. It was a great way to start for me. But my definite, dream job and next step was University of Houston Athletics. I mean, because I know the place, I'm familiar. I mean, I know the stadium, I know, Cullen Boulevard and everything around the UH campus. So it was definitely what I wanted to do next, and it's been a dream so far. I mean, I've been on this beat since February, got to get the end of basketball season and then all the spring sports, and now here we are with football season and the first football game under the belt. I'm actually kind of relieved. I had some nerves today. I know they were all had some nerves down on the field, but I had a few myself because, it's my first game as the beat writer. So I was a little bit nervous, but I feel pretty good right now.
You also cover track and field. You cover it all. How is it working with Houston Athletics, all of it?
Oh, it's been great. I tell you, the staff here is just a class act. I mean, from the athletic director, Mac Rhodes, to Cassie Arner, who's the main SID here, all the SIDs, the coaches here are terrific. You mentioned track and field. Leroy Burrell's a class guy. Kevin Sumlin, the football coach, James Dickey, the basketball coach, Todd Buchanan, the women's basketball coach. I mean, Todd Whitting, Kyle Hollis, the list goes on. I mean, it's just a great group of coaches here. They've been easy to work with. They've been very welcoming, and I think a lot of people have enjoyed having a U of H alum around because I think, it's just a unique perspective that they can provide. And, I have an understanding for what this athletic program has endured and has been through, and the successes and failures it's had over the years.
Well, we're definitely following you, the Houston Chronicle beat writer, and you do a great job so far. So good luck this season, and we'll definitely see you around.
Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Looking forward to a good year.
And that'll do it for this week's show. As always, thank you for joining us. And to close out our show today, here's a video feature from our good friends at Rice University from their International Student Football Clinic. I'm Nicole Cartier for the Conference USA Digital Network.
Now this blue bag is like one of those big fat guys, the bad guys I told you about.
So you hold the ball like this right here. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, man, be careful. You're going to hurt somebody out here.
The first thing we try to teach them is how to tailgate.
Well, it's awesome. I like hot dogs.
So we have the football team cooking them hot dogs.
It's delicious. Yeah. You want to bite?
We have all the tailgating games.
You're going to step into it, turn, and throw.
Oh. It's awesome. Everybody's happy. I'm happy too.
We started last year. We have slots for 250 is what we can accommodate, but we cap it out at 250 students from across the world, and I'll get the breakdown, but there will be students from China, Japan, Indonesia, South America. They're from everywhere. It's very diverse, and they're really into it. They want to learn about American football.
All right, here we go. New formation. We're changing formations.
And we do an offense-defense clinic on the chalkboards right now and show them highlight tapes. And in about 20 minutes, we're going to move them down to the field and actually do some drills with them.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Finish it off with the catch.
Yes.
It's the first time I'm playing American football. I'm used to soccer, but it's the first time being on the field and playing with these big guys here.
It's fun. It's really fun. The guys are really funny. Yeah, this is a really good experience.
I mean, it's awesome, though, because, they have questions and they see, and it looks like a jumbled game to them. So when we could I say it's like chess. I try to relate it to chess or like soccer, like something they might know, and it's just nice. They seem to really enjoy it.
They're really appreciative. They are great young people, and if you think about the courage it takes them to come that far and, to go to school, it's nice, I think, to help them feel really welcome, and that's what we're trying to do, and the team's really done a great job doing that.
Right fast on 3. 1, 2, 3.